Scottish Classics Sports and Saloons are ready to go. Andrew Graham will be taking the field off. The second board is held out, but the two cars right at the front, different beasts entirely, same class in that class. You've then got the B class car of Craig Houston on row 2, the I class cars as well, that invitational class. The 5-second board goes up here at Knockhill as we return to racing action. It's a full complement of lights and it's a quick turnaround. Away we go, and that Rover 3500 struggles to get the power down as much as you would predict, and that's going to be Andrew Graham shooting off into the lead of the race here. Very, very greasy conditions, and this is going to be a real sort of test for the drivers here, John, trying to figure out how they get away here. But a fantastic start from the back there. Adam Kinman straight up there, Colin Calder as well, getting a fantastic start in this race.
Andrew Kinman was fantastic off the line in the Vixen, but didn't quite have the power down to the first corner to take advantage of that so much. So they are kind of falling into line here. But Colin Calder might be good. So a great start from Colin. Effort if that's the case. Yeah, this is exploratory really. You've got to get out there, you've got to feel the grip and do it quickly. Work out where that grip is. See there's a bit of standing water. We've got the spray coming off the back of the cars, and these front three in particular, all rear wheel drive, all high powered cars that are going to be very easy to spin if the drivers aren't careful. So watch the tails wag as we exit Taylor's airfield. In fact, the driver's being fairly sensible, and I'm not surprised on lap one of this race because we've got a long way ahead of us. It looks at the moment like everyone's taking a fairly regular racing line, so that might be where the best grip lies.
Yeah, a lot of respect for all of the fields. That seems spinner, round, and that's the TVR, isn't it? Right at the back there. And yeah, that's unfortunate. He'll get things going again. Presumably that car has been stalled. I think that might be the 111 of Mark Wynn. I'll double check that there. It's certainly one of the two of them in the TVRs, but it happens, unfortunately. Again, it's that whole thing of having these power. The cars don't have the constant path traction control or any of the luxuries that the modern sports car drivers have.
You're absolutely right. There's nothing to help you out. So very easy to look, and it was the 111. That's Humber's Mark Wynn that did spin the car out of the last corner there. You can see the gap building up actually. There's a bit of train forming behind Colin Calder. P4, our leader, nice. Sliding through the final corner, Andrew Graham. John Kimpton is a little bit wider on the exit. How's that going to fare? Oh, yeah, properly tail out, losing time there, but great to watch. You can see Colin defending, and then you've got a side-by-side battle behind that. The 11 of Ian Mitchell winning the inside of Craig Houston and taking that position. And then you've got the other Vixen in behind as well, but you can see there the number 11 just being outpowered on the straight. And Crew goes 51 actually is a storming run. That's Ewan Anderson in the MPV GT flying down the straight in that penny position.
I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just me, but I have always got a soft spot for that Vauxhall Nova. It is just it's a car you just don't see very much nowadays. And again, like the XR2, it used to be synonymous with the UK here, and you just don't see much of it anymore. But the 111's going to have to watch out. Mark Wynn getting caught over big now. We put a lap down by a race of Andrew Graham, set the fastest lap of the race last time by 63.823. The sun is well and truly out here at Knockhill. That will help dry the circuit, but it's not going to be enough through these 10 laps here as John Kinman comes out of the corner. Watkin and Abdu as well. Slightly less flamboyant coming out of that corner there, but a brilliant fight still going on here as that Vauxhall Nova of Ian Mitchell into number 11, basically getting caught up by a lot of the other drivers here. And again, important to re-emphasise, it's a class-based race here, so you're going to have a lot of cars maybe out of position here.
And Kurnova's going to get told once again on the straight. There's no helping the front, but they're clearly riding well on the wet Ian Mitchell to be keeping these more powerful cars in pace. Doing a great job so far. Obviously, another difference, David, front wheel drive versus rear wheel drive makes a big difference in the wet. Not necessarily very clear advantages for one side over the other, but I would say tends to favour front wheel drive when conditions get like this. You can get a little bit more power down, and things are just a little bit more, a bit more controllable, put it that way. But I tell you what, I'd pick rear wheel drive just for the fun. And the person who's putting on the biggest show visually is probably Andy Pinson, as he was qualified. It's not getting him the results so far though. He's actually dropping time to lead 2 as Andrew Graham storms away. A 104.4 is fastest lap of the race so far. She's 103.8. Just Anderson at 103.9, then John Kinman from the high 104s, and Adam Kinman from the high 105s.
It's quite disappointing actually, because John Kidman was renowned for the show that he would always put on, but I think maybe done some tweaks to that car, or maybe just able to handle it a little bit better. So we've got a 5-car fight going into the final hairpin there, right at the back of that is Ian Mitchell in that box all over, but just coming across the line just now, that is going to be Colin Calder. You've got Ewan Anderson in that fight for 4th position as well. Just at the back there, big shout out to that number 69 Nicky Dixon in that Cortina. That is a beautiful Locus Cortina Mark 1.
That's absolutely stunning. Keeps catching my eye, as do so many of the cars in this particular grid. I think what I'm noticing now, David, is that it's quite hard to overtake in the corners because you don't really want to go offline. I think we're already seeing a bit of a dry line subtly appearing in certain sections, so it's the bravery you need to actually venture off that line, and there's eventually John Kidman out of the hairpin, still gapping Adam. Andy Graham gets past the lap for 103.6, so that's the conditions coming to these drivers. We're beginning to see found, but as one part of the circuit dries, the other doesn't dry as quick because the cars aren't going over there, and that's what's going to make overtaking difficult. And we still see a bit of a train just off the back of Colin Calder. In fact, it's a bit of a gap now. Ewan Anderson is in front of the next little train. You've got Houston, Kidman, Mitchell, and Dixon.
Yeah, fantastic little battle going on here for 5th position. As you said, that number 55 car streaking away, Colin Calder in a league of their own, but here comes the move then, and I believe that's going to be Andrew Kidman on Ewan Anderson, almost side by side as they come into Duffus Step. Again, it's very gingerly, it's very, very unsure between the two cars here, but it is going to be that Ginetta there that makes its way up through the inside there. Beautiful, beautiful move, and yeah, fantastic stuff for Kidman to get that there. I said, unfortunately, I actually have to call that Ginetta.
Oh, I was calling Ginetta.
Fine, nobody knows.
Also, I've been saying Craig Housen. I don't actually know Craig.
I love the fact you're asking me, and I'm like
I'm asking before I am. Give me a wave
answers on a postcard on that. Or even better, text Tower 60777 with the word Knockhill and then your message.
Craig, if you could just reach out the car and tell me.
Just shout. Yeah, we've got the windows open.
We'll hear you. It's nice and cool. The windows being open is great because not only is it still here, David, we get to hear the fantastic rumble of these cars, especially the CBR, the Rovers up in front. I'm not biased, but
I think you can allow that without being biased whatsoever. What we'll do is we'll have a quick chat with Chris just now, actually, who's out there chilling just now. Chris, you're obviously able to see just basically the flood of cars as they go by, but you love your engine things as well. Which of these cars takes your fancy for how they sound?
Well, personally, my favourites are the sort of V8 powered cars, which are of course the Triumph just coming past now, and of course the Rover 3500 there. It's just a biblical sounding car, and that car of course is a proper old school touring car as well, because it used to race in the British touring cars. There's the other Rover going through as well with one of the XR2s behind it, and I just love how this championship works, because you get all these sort of old cars from a lot of these old brands as well, a lot of these old manufacturers that just don't exist anymore. I mean, Triumph, they still technically exist, they mainly do bikes now for everything, whereas in the old days they used to do bikes and cars as a Ginetta goes through. That's a brand that's still very much in existence. We've got the TVRs and the MG, and even the Vauxhall Nova as well, any past there as well. Just like a cacophony of old school noises. We see the Cortina going past as well. Virtually all these cars are absolutely brilliant in my eyes, especially the little Nova, because yeah, you don't really see them that much these days. Well, you see them a lot in rallying, but not so much in circuit racing as the Triumph TR7 shoots past, followed by the first of the Rovers. Honestly, why do we not have more classic touring cars? There'd be tons of these things on here. And the second of the Rovers comes past, passing one of the little MGs as well.
Well, I think we've got a little bit of a set 2 going on here. This is John Kidman did the fastest lap of the race there, John, and immediately fires back is Andrew Graham. 3.3. So I thought that maybe would have come down here, but I think maybe Andrew Graham just managed to take bit there.
Yeah, John got the gap in 3 seconds, 4 seconds, and then Andy Bishop's won the day, and it's back up to 6. So I think he's quite comfortable out front. It shows you that they're not immune to error. I mean, we also saw an error earlier from Adam Timmins this year. He did a 106 a couple of laps ago, and now he's settled back into 104, 105. So possibly a mistake that didn't quite catch him from the box there, P3, but the two of them going separate directions at the moment. 17 seconds comes that top 25-second gap back to Colin Calder, second in Class CI. Adam Kimmel, of course, although he's third overall, leads Class I. So good result for him so far.
Another fastest lap of the race.
That is another
Andrew
huge
Graham.
slide for Adam Kimmel.
Was that Kidman that were over the tech absolutely hanging it around the corner there? I love seeing that. It's one of my favourite parts of the class because in fact, we've seen this for the past 10 years from the like John Kidman in that big bag over, and it's just great because it's such a spectacle. Although I think he has got the bit between his teeth and is absolutely pushing as much as he can. 3 laps left to go here. Just a reminder, ladies and gentlemen, after this classic and Saloons race, that is a problem for Andrew Kidman in the 62, isn't it? In fact, it's on Calder, I think it is.
That is
Kidman's, yeah. Having a real issue there, so I suppose that's potential. And what I was going to say is, after this race here, we will be doing our public grid walk. It's open to everyone that is here at the circuit today, so make your way round to Paddock 1 just outside the main circuit office. That's where the queue will start, so head your way round there and you will be able to take part in the public grid walk, so you'll be able to get up close and personal with the Scottish Mixer and come for the public grid walk for today.
Yeah, grid walks are great. Yeah, everyone's very willing to speak and chat to you. It's a great atmosphere. Do get down there. The sun is staying for now, so fingers crossed that'll still be the case. We've seen Colin Calder putting a lap among the XR2s. Of course, another championship running in tandem at the same time, the XR2s. We've got Paul Green and Duncan O'Neill and Sonny Gray, the 3 of them in that class. Paul Green, that was 10th overall. We've also got a retirement for one of them, so Sonny Gray 23. Unfortunately, going out. There's 2 of them left on the track right now, second, which is Duncan O'Neill, sitting 11th overall, but he is about 40 seconds off the back of the Class 5. He's looking very good in the XR2 class, Paul Green.
Final lap of the race then, the final lap board is held out, and Andrew Graham sets the fastest lap of the race, 62.391. Again, just showing how quickly track conditions can change, and sunshine streaking down at McIntyre's there as well. That will help dry the track out no end whatsoever. But we're on a final lap of the race here, our first race of the weekend of the Scottish Classic and the Championship, and it's Andrew Graham who is the race in his class car ahead of John Kidman, and then it is Adam Kidman in third position leading the Invitation class ahead of Colin Calder. It is down to the hairpin for the final time for Andrew Graham, and this is what I love. It's almost like it's organised, having a confident head over to take the checkered flag, but it is going to be Andrew Graham that takes the race win, closely followed just in the hairpin now by John Kidman. Boots it out of the hairpin. Well, it was saying quite close. Has something happened then to John Kidman there? Because that last lap beforehand was a 65.105, and that car really seems to be quite struggling.
Yeah, the gap's certainly grown a lot in the last year, and you can see, the gap between second and third is actually a lot smaller. So potentially an issue there for the 63, maybe lifting off. But that last lap there, 108.9, so definitely a slow lap. Whether that's a problem or a lift off, we'll have to wait and hear from John. I'm sure we will soon. Adam comes across the line though to take P3 and the win in the Invitational class ahead of Colin Calder. Then it's Ewan Anderson, Craig Houston will go with for now, Ian Mitchell, Nicky Dixon, Paul Green, our winner in XR2 class. I should also say that Craig was the winner in Class B, Ian Mitchell the winner in Class A, and then outside the top 10 we had Michael Longstaff actually just making it into the top 10 in fact in his midget. Then you've got Duncan O'Neill